A very warm welcome to this presentation, where we are going to review one of the most important foundations of any learning activity, namely the program learning outcomes. My name is Edmond Zahidi, and I am currently a curriculum and learning outcome analyst at the University of Ottawa. Should you have any questions, comments, or suggestions regarding this module, please do not hesitate to reach out using the email address on the slide. Together, we will look first at the rationale behind PLOs, then propose a practical definition of program learning outcomes. We will also see who may use PLOs and show through various examples what kind of problems could be created if the PLOs are not expressed correctly, which brings us naturally to reviewing best practices and the universally accepted syntax for stating PLOs. Again, the use of examples will allow us to better understand the potency of this syntax. As there are many myths surrounding this subject, we will also make sure that we have addressed some of the common ones in this presentation. And finally, a short summary of the PLO statement process and its application will be given. The whole module is split into short sections, so you may skip any section to spend more time on others. In this first section, we will look at the problem at hand by asking ourselves, what is that makes PLOs essential? Well, to answer this question, imagine we are interested in a program to teach mountain climbing. What do you think the outcome or outcomes of this teaching activity should be? Let's think about this. How about understand the intricacies of mountain climbing? Or perhaps know about the equipment needed? Why not to be aware of the dangers that do exist when you are learning how to climb a mountain? Or do you have something else in mind? Well, let's try again now. How about at the end of this course or this program, students will be able to safely climb upwarped mountains up to 3,000 meters of altitude. As you can see, this program learning outcome really talks about what a student should be capable of, demonstrated by doing something. By the way, for those who do not know, like myself before developing this presentation, what upwarped mountains are, there are 4 types of mountains. The upwarped type, which is the one shown in this magnificent image. There are 3 other types: volcanic, fault block, and folded, courtesy of Wikipedia. Now back to our PLO. We can see that it is stated in such a way that our attention is focused on what the learner can do. Which brings us to the core of the problem a PLO is addressing. Instead of stating what we are going to teach students, we state what learners will be able to do. In other words, the outcomes. In short, we are stating the set of knowledge, skills, attributes, and abilities of students, hinting to the fact that we are moving toward a competency-based education primarily concerned with what students know and can effectively do with this knowledge. Please note that this approach is radically different from just indicating what knowledge students gain, which is the traditional approach. To correctly express PLOs, we will certainly need a proper definition as well as syntax to develop statements aligned with universally accepted best educational practices. This is the topic for the next section, so stay tuned